to make a little get to know me video. I feel like I haven't done that yet and I don't know why. Basically, I'm gonna have a couple questions and then I'm just gonna answer them. Hi, my name is Amber Christine. I have been an esthetician for about 6.5 years now, and I am in school in my undergrad to be a dermatologist. So yeah, basically I just want to spread a good word, spread a good message. Now we're gonna get into the questions. We're starting off strong. What's something people are usually surprised to learn about you? I dress really girly. I wear like a lot of pink, a lot of bows, stuff like that. And I think that people are usually surprised to learn my music taste because I really like screamo, I like heavy metal, trap. It's very surprising. And I also feel like my personality is very like sweet and bubbly. So yeah, people find that surprising. How do you keep beauty fun without constantly buying new products? We've been sold this idea that we can buy beauty, makeup, skincare, but beauty is not just physical. The reason why a lot of people think that it is because it's been marketed that way. But beauty is also in personality, interests. The reason why beauty is in the eyes of the beholder is because it's also about compatibility. Like if you have a interesting background or interesting hobbies, it's just gonna make you more beautiful. So I don't feel like I need to keep buying more and more products to feel beautiful, because I'm not gonna fall for the propaganda that beauty is something that you can purchase. You could a little bit. I also think it's hygiene, smelling good, the way you carry yourself, confidence. So that's how I keep beauty fun without buying more products. What's one thing you hope never changes about you? Definitely me never getting angry, because I mean, I do get upset, I get angry, but I don't really let things get to me. And that's also something I really like in other people. I just know we're gonna be good friends. I hope that never changes. What's something you overthink constantly? Everything. I am a certified overthinker. I try not to, but I overthink like the way I'm standing, the way my arms are, the way I walk. I overthink everything. My voice, the way other people perceive me, even though I don't know how they do. The way the back of my hair looks. But that's something I need to work on. What's your less is more beauty opinion? When it comes to skincare, I really do think less is more. I think it applies to a lot of other things, but if you're having skin problems, like for example acne, it's good to touch your face as little as possible and simplify your routine as much as possible. Also for fashion, I really like minimalism because you could put a lot of thought into something, but it still could be less is more. Less is more makes it look effortless when it comes to fashion. Makeup too. Less is more is very like clean girl, effortlessly beautiful. I'm just like a simple girl. How do you stay motivated when you don't feel creative? I do a lot of creative things. I like making videos, editing, I like painting. And when I don't feel very creative but I want to create, something that really helps is not focusing on it, doing something else like cleaning, listening to music, because then that's when thoughts start to pop in your mind. But when you don't focus on it is when the most creative thoughts come to mind. What's the best skincare advice you've ever received? I used to watch this dermatologist on YouTube, and they said to use a chemical exfoliating cleanser as a mask. I just never looked back since then. What's a skincare mistake you regret? I used to always get waxed on my face and threaded, and I didn't understand why I was breaking out, why I had so much hyperpigmentation. And the reason why was because of the waxing and the threading. Especially if you live in like a hot, humid place, it's probably gonna break you out and you're not gonna realize that's the reason for it. And they're not like the kind of breakouts where you could just put a little bit of salicylic acid and it goes away within a couple days. They're ingrown hairs that last for like 2 weeks until they start fading away. So now I just tweeze and I use this little electric razor that the razor doesn't touch the skin and it's very gentle. And ever since then my skin has been looking so much better. I've just been getting so much less breakouts. What's a skincare step people skip too often? Definitely using an oil-based cleanser, especially for people who wear waterproof products, waterproof sunscreen. An oil-based cleanser is going to remove a lot more stuff than a gentle cleanser. Definitely, especially waterproof products. What's your favorite high maintenance to stay low maintenance thing? This would have to be lip blush. Last year I got a lip blush, which is like a lip tattoo basically, but it looks more natural than just like a lip tattoo. It's supposed to like mimic your natural lips when they blush. Best idea ever. And I feel like I spend so much less money on lip stains because I went through lip stains so quickly. I wouldn't even leave the house without lip stain on. But if you're gonna get a treatment, definitely do a lip blush because it looks amazing. Now I'm gonna go over some sustainability questions. What first got you interested in sustainability? When I started learning about CO2 emissions and how they affect the earth, especially the polar bears, that's when I started getting more into sustainability. Seeing what celebrities were flying their private jets everywhere and dumping tons of CO2 emissions. And then as I started getting more into it, looking up videos of the damage that is being caused, eventually I started learning about how a lot of companies and brands are very greedy and how they exploit people, resources. It's just so messed up. Just so they can fly private jets, live luxuriously. It's pretty disgusting. What I truly believe is that who really gives these greedy people power is us as the consumers, because we choose who we give our money to, we choose who we give our attention to, because attention is currency. How do you make sustainability not feel overwhelming? Definitely baby steps is how I started. I still have a long way to go, but I'm slowly using alternatives, like zero waste alternatives, reducing plastic, educating myself on what causes damage to the environment and what a sign of exploitation is. Just the best I can, and that's all anybody can do, is just the best they can. And I believe that even if I just do a little better than yesterday, that's still something great, like an achievement. How do you avoid overconsumption while still loving beauty and fashion? By not feeling like I need more, and also having simple things, because simplicity is just very versatile. Like when you have a bunch of very plain clothes, there's a lot that you could do with that. And you could just have a little bit of statement pieces. I mean, that's what I do. I have some like shirts, some skirts, pants that are a little bit more of a statement, a little bit more look at me if I want to feel like that, a little more bold. But for the most part, most of my closet is plain and simple. And the same with my makeup. It's very plain, it's very simple. I don't have a lot of makeup, but there's still a lot that you could do with just a little bit of makeup. I haven't fallen for the capitalistic mindset these brands are just pushing on all of us. you can't just buy creativity. If you want to express yourself using fashion and makeup, you can't just keep buying new, different. It's not gonna buy you creativity, it's not gonna buy you skill. What's one clothing item you wear constantly? It's not a clothing item, but a style. I love cargo everything. Beige also. I love green, beige, brown. Brown and beige reminds me of a teddy bear, but all of those three together also remind me of like foresty nature vibes. Combat boots, Doc Martens, Converse. I got these brown Converse and they're so cute. I love platform because it just makes me feel like a doll, especially a Bratz doll, because the Bratz doll wear the platforms. I love looking like a doll, feeling like a doll. Those are all the questions I'm gonna go over today. If you're listening to this, that means you made it to the end of the video. I hope it was enjoyable, and I'm not gonna ask for a like because what I find much more valuable is constructive criticism. I always feel like there's room for improvement no matter what. I'm gonna go to bed now. Bye.